weekly stream of the Shattered Reality game that we've been running. We're on season 2, episode 4. I'm calling this episode Fireball Tuning Fork because reasons.
Reasons, very obvious reasons.
Very obvious reasons. If you weren't here with us last week, Juliet's going to give us a little recap with where we left off, and we may or may not be starting our session with a fireball.
Wait.
It's fine.
Juliet should do this. Let's just sound
All right.
effects. And then let's go pew 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 and then roar and then that kind of thing.
Shall I summarize? Are we
Please.
ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Pew pew.
So the party has been sent on a quest to investigate a ruined tower in the woods. So far, it's not going great, but we have managed to locate the tower. Our party member, Twiddlebottom, lured some of the guys out, and we fought them, and then proceeded to infiltrate the tower. There's a cellar on the bottom, and on the top is a mysterious tuning fork, which we don't know really what it does, I don't think, yet. Twiddlebottom proceeded to lure some of our enemies, including a big scary boss lady, out, during which Weasel and Wang 2 had a debate about what they were going to do. They made a bad decision, which was to plunge headlong into the cellar while the boss lady was distracted because Weasel is an impulsive 15-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And she caught us and is now firing a fireball at us, and that is the cliffhanger upon which we have left off.
And there's magic darkness.
And there's magic darkness, yes.
Yes. I think...
And somewhere there's curry. We've been promised curry.
Oh yeah, they were making curry down there.
It smells strongly of curry down where you are in the magical darkness. It's just darkness and curry and the sound of a fireball flying through the air. That's what you got right now. So I believe we.
Oh, and Twiddlebottom is safe. He's outside chilling.
Yeah, Twiddlebottom's fine.
You are outside in
Chilling.
disguise, like totally like.
You're still dressed as the boss lady. You should like come in and just freak everyone out and do that thing where like, no, she's not the real one. No, she's not.
Oh yeah, did the boss lady see Twiddlebottom dressed as herself?
No, he was hiding behind a rock.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so she has turned
we
around.
left off on...
Yes. So did we leave off rolling initiative? I feel like we may have. Otherwise, we can roll.
We didn't. I don't think we rolled. I think we just said fireball.
Yes. Okay, let's roll for initiative.
Oh, I hope I roll high because.
Praying to the dice gods, y'all.
Now is the time for a natural 20.
11 plus 2, so 13.
It's a big 7 for Weasel.
Boss lady also has a 7, so you're doing okay there.
It's a big 5 for Wang.
Oh.
15.
Actually, I didn't roll her. I didn't add her stats.
Vertalis in to save us.
Oh my god.
Here to help, guys.
Fine.
So, Vertala, here's what you remember. Like everybody was like springing this trap. And you're like, okay, we're gonna get the red caps, and they're gonna come through the forest, and then like you just trip for a second, you like hit your head on something. Everybody ran in, and you're like coming to, and there's these little tiny ugly little elf things that are skulking about, looking at Yongo's character that's currently dressed up as the boss lady, and there's another boss lady flinging a fireball inside, and you see like two little gopher heads, like that's Wang 2 and Weasel, like oh shit, like with a fireball coming at their face, and you're first. So
Woohoo!
You're kind of at the tree line right now. Let me sort here. So it is. Nope.
I'm here.
You're within like a turn to get to where they're at, so you're in range.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be. Hang on. Did you put your thing in here in the initiative tracker?
I don't think I did yet.
Ooh,
Sorry.
Okay. Do you have the link?
Hold on.
Do you need the link?
Can someone put
Yes,
mine
I have the link.
And I am on mobile.
Sorry, guys.
It's
Hold
fine.
slow. Catching back up. Where's my current HP notes? I just opened that file. Why doesn't that file have what I thought it had?
Was that
Okay.
Waylon?
Yes, he's very upset. He thinks he should be fed second dinner.
See a hobbit?
Young Gil, what's your initiative? I'll put it in for you.
Where? Why is this always a thing? Sorry,
Mr.
guys.
Twittle,
There we
what is
go.
your initiative?
Nice. Okay, we're good.
I don't think you can hear me.
Yes, you're very upset. I know you've had food. Come here. Okay, we're good. We're filled in.
Okay, great.
So,
Youngil, what was your initiative? He's not here right now.
We've lost
he's
him.
muted.
He has
I don't know if he knows he's muted.
My my internet died, so I'm on my mobile right now. Mobile network.
Oh, okay, what's your initiative?
Come here.
13.
Oh, you're second. Okay. Vertala, swinging into action. What would you like to do? The outside, the outside, like the little dudes. So again, these little tiny, like ugly elf-looking creatures are. They're not aggressive right now. Like they haven't reacted to what's going on. But the boss lady, like the old hag, is definitely casting a fireball from the doorway into the tower.
And how far away is she?
Like maybe 40 feet, so you can get pretty close to her. You'll have to kind of go through the little dudes.
Sliding tackle.
I'm going to run through the little dude and throw my javelin, which reaches 30 feet, so we'll see how fast I ran.
Okay.
And I'm throwing
You
it at
can
that boss
run-
lady.
You don't have
Gotta-
like a,
3 times your movement, right? You can make 120 feet in one round if you just straight book it.
well, yeah, but she can't do anything if she does that.
Right. Body
Since I
slam.
normally have 2 attacks per action, could I run and throw a javelin feasibly at the same time? Would that
Yeah,
be
you could-
one?
Yeah, you can run and throw. You can throw 2 things actually.
You
Okay.
can definitely make it into throwing range with
Yeah.
just your movement.
Yeah.
Except she's a wizard and you want to be in grapple.
I'll tell you what. If
That's fair.
you forego one of your attacks, I'll let you reach her. You'll use all your action to just barely reach right up
To
her.
get close
Yep.
enough. All right, I'm into that. I'm
Alright.
into that. Let's do
Cool.
it. So let's throw that javelin.
So you can do a melee attack. I'm saying you'll reach her.
I can do a melee.
Like
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, we're going all out with the battle axe then.
Oh snap!
Cause why not, right? Whoa! And I'm gonna apparently throw my dice into my skirt. That was very exciting.
Very nice.
All right. So that puts
I want
us
to make
at
art of both Vertala.
14 with the math.
14 to hit her.
Yeah.
Let me see what her stats are.
That would
I should have done that a while ago.
And you should
I want to
snicker
make art
first.
of Vertala and Weasel, both with their like great axes.
Axe party.
Axe girls, axe girls, axe girls.
Did you say what was it to hit?
14.
14? Okay. So you here's how I'm picturing this happens. Like it's like our camera is watching these little darklings as they're like skulking about, and like they're actually chopping up bodies, if I remember last time, and for curry meat, of course, and
Yeah.
like they're red caps. They were chopping up the dead red caps, and they're just like working, and they're just like slow motion, or just like shocked and like as you come just charging
Plowing
through the camp. They're just like, oh, and they're like grabbing weapons, and she barely even sees you because she's so focused on casting inside. Your axe comes down, and you know you're gonna make purchase, and then just at the last second, you're like, crap, because you see your axe bounce off of an invisible, like, bit of a barrier around her. She's definitely wearing mage armor, and your axe turns and kind of, she stumbles a bit, but you don't make purchase in her kind of clothing as you thought you were. Sorry about that.
Stumbles might be good. Stumbles might be enough out.
Maybe it'll
Trajectory?
yeah. She'll throw a little bit off from her pitcher's mound there.
I'm hopeful.
Okay. It is It is Twiddle's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to tell the goblin guys, keep cutting. I'll take care of. Oh, if guys sound like her, keep cutting. I'll take care of this. I'm gonna trudge over. And I'm gonna throw a phantasmal force on her.
Okay.
So that's a DC 16.
She needs to make it 16. Okay.
Yeah.
She rolled a 17 plus 2. Yes, she makes the save.
Ah, poop. All right.
Ooh.
I should got my plan A. Oh well, too late. Next time.
That's okay. Does she take half damage or anything, or just no effect?
No effect.
No effect. Okay. And so yeah, the little darklings are just like ow, what? And they're kind of like taking out their daggers and looking at both of you like, mistress. Okay. It is her turn. So Wang and oh god, what's your character's name? Oh, Weasel. Wang and Weasel. You heard the crackling as you kind of saw your friend charging in the room. She takes that stumble, and then like you see the fire in her hand almost kind of fizzle out for a second. You're like, and then she just like her face darkens, and she just throws fire from both hands down into the doorway. So this is going to be the fireball spell. It's hitting right in your kind of the square right next to you. Stephen, I know you and I talked. You have a thing.
Mm-hmm. I do have a thing.
Why don't you describe to us what your cinematically what's happening, and tell us what your thing is.
Okay, so I as soon as we both jump in, right? This is happening in seconds. So I see Weasel jump in. I jump in after her. We're in darkness. I hear that happening. I see our awesome dwarf go in for a charge and all this chaos. And I still see the fire coming at us. So when I see the fire coming at us, I instinctively just grab Weasel, bring her in close. I throw up my right arm with the buckler, and I scream out Rizaga's name as loud as I can. And you see the red key swirl around my arm, go into the buckler, and expand into the turtle shell to give us protection.
So your monk has kind of a custom ability that lets you take. I believe, and mechanically, how did we spell this out? I believe you can.
So mechanically, for regular attacks, it could protect me and one other person.
Yes.
And the person attacking gets disadvantage, and the people being defended get +2 to armor. And
Yep.
if it's a ranged attack or spell, we get automatically half. We get half damage automatically, and then if we do the save as well and we succeed the save, it's a quarter damage.
That's right. Okay, so
we can see this fireball, right? Also, like it's
like well, I said your heads were poking out, but if I
So,
remember right correctly, you were actually in this magical darkness, weren't you?
Weasel has advantage on deck saves for things she can see.
I don't think you can because you're in this magical darkness.
Okay.
You can
That's
perceive
fine.
it. So
No,
this
it's good.
this turtle shell shield's coming up. Go ahead and roll dex save. So here's the thing, it's 30 damage.
No, okay.
Wait.
Okay.
With the shield, it's going to be halved. If you make
Okay.
your dex save, it's 0.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So fail me now, dice.
Oh, if you could all see my hand right now, how badly it's shaking.
Okay, guys.
Oh.
So I rolled a 3,
Okay.
Okay, an
but-
8.
but I have a point of inspiration
I think you should use it.
I think
I'm
now's the
going-
time.
to use it. So let's try again.
I mean, I won't tell you if the 3
Wang-
fails or not, but you probably want to use it.
Wang is also going to use a point of inspiration because he rolled a 4.
Oh God.
Guys. Oh no. Weasel, what's going on?
Oh no!
Oh!
Okay, So, oh my god.
No.
So I rolled a 2,
Oh.
and that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total with all the bonuses. And I love how our awesome rogue just typed in the chat, "Don't die!" with
Yeah, I see
points.
him. Okay. So here's how it happens. You
Oh,
pull
God.
out this turtle shell. It almost looks like a tower shield as it protects you. And you were very accurate in knowing which direction it was going to come from.
Before we resolve,
Hmm.
how close are you to being able to make a dex? Or what's the DC?
Her DC.
I mean, we rolled real low.
Twice.
Her DC is. I'll tell you in a second.
45,000. What?
14.
Oh dear God.
Okay, see, I can't help you enough. Sorry.
Wait.
Thank you.
Did we have advantage on that roll to begin with?
It was just a regular
No.
roll.
Okay.
No.
The shield,
Just
yeah, the
me
shield
and my
just
inspiration.
automatically cuts the
No, this
the
is
damage.
you in the darkness, right? You heard it coming. Wang's like, shit, and he's just Razaga, and he's just got the tower shield up. And Wang, it's not the heat that you feel first, it's the impact, because you feel the fireball like physically push you down the stairs. So both of you are tumbling down the stairs as the shield has just absorbed the brunt of the impact, but you're both taking 15 damage from the spell.
Oh my God, 15. Oh, can I use a reaction to take a health potion like right now?
Nope, but you got a turn coming up.
Oh.
And she's just like
15.
intruders, and she actually like she walks over her in her slow ambling way, and like you feel like she could see through this darkness because she just kind of like looks at you like your grandma when you're in trouble, when like as she's looking down the stairs. She's just like why are you here? So she's looking at you. That's her turn.
Oh man.
How close are you to dead, by the way?
I got 4 health points.
Okay, hey, well.
Oh!
Okay, I have 23. I'm okay.
Okay, all right. It's very
Wang at this point is like Jackie Chan from Drunken Master, just smiling, making believe everything is okay, but he's
the scene I just described of her looking down, you don't see. It's magical darkness. You can't see your hand in front of your face. It's very disconcerting. The little
Weasel
guys.
maybe like feels Wang stagger a little bit.
Wang is not good.
These little guys, Bertala, they just saw you come over and kind of take an axe towards their leader. They're not sure about this other leader,
That's
but
okay.
you're definitely a bad guy. So they're coming to attack you. Hang on a second. There's 6 of them. I need more dice.
Oh! That's a lot.
Yeah.
So for the people watching, we also forgot to mention that this stream starts with new character sheets.
It can't possibly be that bad.
It's going to be fine.
We're
What's
fine.
your-
Going, the tagline of the campaign.
It's gonna be
We're
fine.
gonna be fine.
We destroyed a city. We're all gonna die. It's fine.
We're fine.
What's your armor class, please?
Hold on.
As our rogue sends a picture. of her.
18.
18. Oh, I'm glad you said 18 and not 16 because another one of these would hit you. So far out of 3 attacks that I've rolled, 1 has hit.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I rolled a couple 17. So these little guys come up with their little swords and daggers, and they're kind of just like they throw daggers at you, and they're just stabbing, and it's like watching stormtroopers. They're just like ching 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 ching. Nothing's making purchase. But they've kind of flanked all around you. The little dudes, again, they're like 3 foot. They must weigh like 30 pounds. They're kind of ugly, wrinkly gray skin, and they're just kind of stabbing at you. So the one that hits you is gonna do 8 points of damage.
Fair.
And that is a crazy ability. Okay. And the last one actually casts darkness at your location, so it just got
Oh, no.
dark. Yeah. It's kind of an unnatural darkness. It's very hard to see. Do you have dark vision?
I can't remember, so we're gonna check. I think that I do, because I think as a mountain dwarf,
I
that's
think
a
all dwarves
yes,
do.
yes, I do. I can see up to 60 feet in the darkness.
Okay.
So that's helpful.
I'm gonna say you can see about 3 feet.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's
Weasel also has dark vision. Can she also see like 3 feet?
not down there.
Okay.
That's like mega darkness. This is like
Okay.
Yeah.
Normal darkness.
Yeah.
Got it. Thanks.
yeah. Actually, the rules as written, a creature with dark vision cannot see through this, but something about it. You
This
know,
is a little shades of gray.
little shades of gray. Yeah. Little
Yeah.
bit.
Wang's human. He definitely can't see.
No.
Can't see anything.
All right. Next on the list. Steven, can you kind of keep track of initiative? Because I'm juggling too many things here. But
Sure, buddy.
it is.
I think it's your girl.
Yeah, it's your girl down in
It's
the
your
cellar.
girl.
Down in the cellar. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this fireball hits us. Weasel like takes some damage, feels Wang like stagger back a little bit because he's hurt bad. And Weasel is going to, as her bonus action, go right into it. We're going right into a frenzy here.
Yeah.
Pure frenzy.
She's backed into a corner. Her new best friend is like badly hurt. So the cellar fills with wind. Her hair is rising up like crazy. Her hair is kind of singed.
Just smoke.
Seems right.
And I think she's gonna like try to run at this lady and
Okay.
just like double wax attack.
Okay, so we're gonna make it a little bit interesting. So you've just fallen down the stairs. It's kind of like being blindfolded and then like thrown off a diving board, right? Like you don't know which way is up. So we're not gonna make you roll for it. We're gonna do something interesting here. So I'm gonna physically hold up my fingers.
Okay.
You're gonna close your eyes. We're gonna give you 3 guesses to guess what I'm guessing. It's to guess my fingers. If you don't guess it, you haven't made it up the stairs in time in this darkness.
So I have to guess how many fingers you're holding up
Yes. You ready?
on a scale from 1 to 5.
1 to 5. You get 3 guesses.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
4.
Yes!
Whoa!
Wow. Whoa.
What? No, that's some elven intuition
Psychic.
right there.
You make it straight up. Like you are just rage fueled. You're just like you're not playing around. You're in her face right now.
Yeah.
She's like, yo, you heard Wang? It's
Screams, just shrieks, and runs at her, and I'm gonna make 2 attacks.
Okay. She's very shocked. You moved way faster than she thought you were.
My weasel. Okay, that's an 11 on the first attack.
Okay.
Which is not great. But I have a +7 to hit.
Well, yeah, you're gonna hit.
So that's 18 on one attack.
Uh-huh.
And then let's see what I get on the second one.
Natural 20.
No. 6 + 7, 13 on the second attack.
Yes.
Not gonna hit. So I hit with 1 attack. So I go screaming up the stairs at her. Axe right above my head. I just bring it right down on her. Let's roll some damage. 7. 11 damage. Really? That's it?
11's pretty good.
No. Plus 2 melee damage with strength weapons. 13 damage.
Okay. That's enough to like one shot a lot of creatures. And so just saying.
Okay. Okay, so I do 13 damage, and
This creature too?
I'm really pissed off. So what happens with the second attack is that I sort of pull my axe out, but I overbalance and I stagger back like just a little bit before I like
Yeah.
bite myself, and I'm standing there in front of her like. That's my turn.
Hang on, let me look up this spell she's gonna do real quick. As your axe kind of makes purchase. You can see it cleave through this magical barrier a little bit. She kind of looks at you very quickly, almost inhumanly quickly, and you feel her looking at your soul with anger. Go ahead and make a dex save.
Okay. I get advantage on those. If I can see her.
Yeah, you can see her. You're upstairs now. She's
Okay.
you're
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so I have advantage on those. So let's see how I do. Okay, that's a 13 for the first one. And a 16 for the second.
Oh yeah. So you're gonna take half of this damage plus whatever your
Okay.
mitigation. Oh, I'm glad you did. You take 14 points of fire damage as she just like you feel her almost
Ooh.
cooking your soul, and as she hellish rebukes you, and you can half that for your mitigation.
So that's 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. You don't. Yours is just slashing, and
Yeah, I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
this is fire.
Not fire. Okay, yeah.
14.
14 damage.
Mhm.
Oof.
Even though I succeeded at my dex save.
Oh, half. Sorry, 7.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay, I'm still up. I'm fine. I'm still up. I'm good.
It'll be fine. It's all gonna be
Your
fine.
weasel is
It's
fine.
It'll
all
just
gonna
be fine.
The weasel yet lives.
Awesome. There's like a windstorm going on in this tower, by the way. There's all
good.
kinds of it's great.
Should we add fire?
I'm sure. Well, so she sure is. It's Wang. It smells like burnt curry now after this fireball. By the way.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Yeah.
also burnt weasel. And let
Burnt-
me tell you guys, weasel fucking stinks.
When's the last time
Yeah.
Weasel showered?
Weasel hasn't showered in years, y'all.
Musky teenager.
Oh god.
She kind of showers when it rains, but not really.
Yeah, like she like washes in a stream once in a while.
Oh boy. Okay. It is Wang. You are up.
Fine, yep.
You find yourself on your back against
Yeah.
cold concrete. Weasel has just left the darkness, and you heard yelling.
Yep. I heard her. You run up the stairs. I heard the yelling, and I want to follow and jump into the fray myself, but my sense kicks in and realizes I need to use a health potion before I could do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use what is it? The bonus action to take a health potion.
It's a whole action.
That's
Unfortunately.
the whole action.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to do anything else, right?
Correct.
Okay. So what's one health potion do? How's that work again? I know my hit dice.
Hold on,
are
I can
D8
pull
per
this
monk
up.
level.
I can pull this up already.
Okay.
I have this. This is 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Okay.
What you can do is try to use your movement to get out of this darkness if you want, or you can stay down there and kind of be hiding and not be in the melee. But
Oh, Wang wants to get into the fight. He just wants to make sure he has enough health to be able to fight.
sure. Are you like chugging the potion on your way up?
If I can, yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for your
So you
test?
said
Are you ready for your
two-
test to see if you get out?
sure. You said 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
God, please let it both be 4s. Oh, oh god. All right, so I just got 4 health points back.
Oh no.
Because that was 2 1s plus 2.
All right, I'm gonna give you the same deal. When you're ready, close
Okay.
your eyes, and you're gonna have 3 guesses.
All right, eyes are closed.
Go.
2.
No.
1.
No.
5.
No.
God.
You go up the wrong stairs. There's like a false stairwell, and you're like, you hit the top, and it's stone. You're like, shit. And
I was thinking 3 before I said 5 too. I should have went with the gut.
it's navigatable enough that on your next turn you'll just get out without an extra check. But you're just not out yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Next,
Next up is Vertalia.
it's back to the top. Yep.
I hope I said that right. Is she there?
To
Vertalia?
Vertala.
Tabby.
I think
She's frozen.
Oh snap. Okay. We'll come back to her. Twiddlebottom.
Oh, we lost
shit,
her.
we lost her.
Oh,
She got
oh.
Oh,
Am I back?
we
Did it
have her
work?
back.
Yes, I had to
Yay.
leave and rejoin. I could hear you guys.
Okay.
Question. Anyone still in critical condition? Anyone I should be trying to
The burning
climb
book in the
towards-
basement that you can't see. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna use my little 3-foot radius of sight to try and find my way over there so I can
Forward.
lay on hands.
Okay. If you take a few steps forward, you kind of leave the magical darkness area. You can see the caster. You can
Okay.
see Weasel laying into her. You don't see Wang. He's downstairs.
Uh oh.
Can I like frantically gesture at Wing?
Yeah, you can gesture toward the darkness. It's like, you know. And you didn't get the description last week, Tabby. So it's like cellar door. It opens up like this, and then there's like a very
Okay.
unnatural it's zero light. Like it's like black, like black hole black. Right at
Gotcha.
the threshold.
Is there any
Uh,
dispel
well-
that?
Let's see. Is there any way to dispel? I don't think that's a thing I can do. So
You
I
would have
think,
to have
you know,
dispel magic.
it's just time to jump into the action again with that battle axe,
Go
because
for it.
what else are we gonna do?
Awesome.
All right.
I'm gonna say you're definitely coming right on her backside, and she's flanked by this other crazy melee person, so you'll have advantage on attacks.
Have what?
Advantage on attacks.
Yeah, I love that.
X.
All right. Oh no, I rolled a 3. So,
Roll it again. Roll it again because you have advantage.
yep. I rolled onto the floor. Hold on. Oh, that is an 11. That's much better. Plus
you an
3.
ace.
So, that puts us at 14.
14.
Yeah.
That first one does not hit. It's the same
All
thing
right.
like before. You lay in and you feel like you're gonna make purchase, and then that magical
I'm
sheen just turns the blade away.
Just that sheen, I'm done with it.
Just freaking.
All right, and
freaking mage
that's
armor.
better. Second swing gets us to an 18.
Yes, that's gonna make purchase.
Oh no,
Roll your damage.
cut out.
Oh yes, you hit. Roll your damage.
Yes. Okay.
You got this. You got this.
6.
6 damage. Okay. Is that
Yeah.
after your modifiers and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So same kind of thing happens. Like your axe makes purchase, perhaps in her back, maybe kind of between the shoulders as she wasn't looking at you, and almost imperceptibly fast, her face whips around, and it almost. You swore it opened up for a second as you just feel her peering into you. Go ahead and roll dex save.
Okay. Oh no. What? I don't think I have initiative left over. I think that
Inspiration.
Inspiration,
You probably
got
just
it.
have to tank some damage. What'd you get? What'd you roll?
a 1.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ow.
So she does 12 points of fire damage to you. And you tell me something on your person catches on fire. What is it?
Ooh, I think
Her
it's my
wig.
scarf.
Your scarf? Yeah,
I think
definitely.
my scarf is on fire.
The wind's
Those
flapping
ends.
around in here, and now your scarf is just.
Oh my god, I'm just like
Dear God.
All right. Twiddle bottom.
Next up is Twiddle Bottom.
Put me out.
Okay, so I have a
You have a what? You broke up.
question about Major Image.
Yes.
If I create walls, can I use my ability to make those walls real?
Not with an image. Well, your ability. Remind me what it does, because I'm trying to recall.
It's the sorcerer ability that can't cause damage.
You broke up.
It's the one where you can take an illusion reality.
And make it reality.
Yeah.
I thought did we activate that for you? I know it was on your wish list. It was like a high level wizard thing.
You told me you did.
Okay. Well, sure.
It's a once a day.
Oh yes, that's right. So the question is, could you make a wall and make it real? Yeah.
Okay, so I'm envisioning
You're breaking up so bad.
and the rest. Let me see if I can step out of the room. The kids are going to sleep. Might chase me out. I'm gonna have to go back in with them. But we're in a room, right? And what's the degree of separation from the midgets and the rest of our team?
So they're in kind of the doorway. You're outside in the courtyard, and beyond that, you see magical darkness. You don't see anything past it because they've cast darkness in the doorway.
Okay. And so I can't see. All right. So I guess I will step inside.
Okay, you're gonna have to go
Assess
through
situation.
You're gonna have to go through the midgets to do that. You can, but you gotta. Well,
Oh.
you
Well,
can't.
are the midgets outside?
Yeah, they
Or
like.
inside?
Yeah, so there's a doorway, and then they went and swarmed her as she was in the doorway, right? Because that's and then she left. So they're still here. You actually can't go through their squares. They're kind of blocking your way.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they're all clumped up. If you got anything that does like an area something or other, they're like all right there.
I got a shatter. I got a
Yeah.
catapult.
That would do something.
All right, so let's do that then.
Awesome.
Can I use deception to make it seem like it's coming from a different direction?
You can try.
I will try that. So I am going to throw I'm going to burn a 3rd level spell slot.
Yep.
To use an enhanced shatter.
Ooh. Okay.
So that does. Let me put my sheet. Shatter actions. Parents. No, not that one. Equipment. No. Spells. Here we go. Shatter at 3rd level does 4d8. That's actually not as much damage as I thought it would be. But I guess it's an area, right?
It's area, yeah.
Okay. So let's go with that then.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Okay. So
yeah.
I am going
What's the radius on it?
Let me read it. Shatter. 10-foot radius.
Oh yeah, you get all of them.
Okay.
I'm assuming you kind of want to position it so you don't damage anybody else.
Yep.
Like you can
I can't
damage
see
like
anybody else, but
everybody inside, including them, or just them. But you know.
Yeah, let's do just the lady. This is just the midgets.
Okay.
And yeah, so when you cast a spell, 3rd spell slot, additional 1d8 damage for each levels above the slot. So actually, I'd do the same amount of damage if I used a 2nd levels. No, 3rd levels. Okay, so I'll use my 3rd level spot. Let's hit them for 4d8.
Ooh. Okay. Do they get a dex save?
They get a. So let me turn my Wi-Fi back on. See if that'll help me.
Ah, my dice. Mine went in the trash can. It went like in the dice tray, out of the dice tray, into the trash can.
That is great battle music, by the way.
It's awesome. It's so. It makes me feel like a man.
Wing's like, I'm gonna get you for that.
I'm gonna put them to sleep so I can, shank them later.
Yeah. After this 48, you might not need to.
Well, let's see here. What the heck? Alright, spells and I do shatter, see what they get.
Yes, they're gonna roll their dex saves to see if they get half.
Okay. And then I dice app. And then pray to the dice gods.
You still there?
Okay, 17 damage.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Does your what does your shatter look like?
So essentially, I'm going to look left, look right. Don't see anybody. I see them. I'm going to put my finger at the ceiling right above them and go bang.
Awesome.
And I just going to shatter and shoot shrapnel down.
So it explodes so loud. The moment your shatter hits, the magical darkness dissipates, and you could see it happening almost in slow motion. the force of this wave kind of pushes their bodies to the floor, and 5 of them just drop immediately. There's just body parts all over the place, and you hitting the top of that doorway, you can see the structure crumbling, and the last one's kind of just staggering, looking about, and the doorway bricks just tumble on them. They're gone. They're all gone. They dead.
Cool.
There's like a big doorway now. You can totally see inside, and everybody sees you.
That's our Papa Smurf.
Yeah, awesome.
Everyone was at that.
Holster it.
There we go. You can't see me, but you can understand me.
All right, it is her turn.
It is the boss lady.
Oh no.
And she kind of looks at you, Twiddlebottom, and she's like, "You've killed my children." And
I'm gonna say right back, you're roasting my weasel.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, hold on. Okay. So she is going to kind of like glare at the two that are close to her real quick, and she's just going to like shimmer a little bit, and you see her just like disappear out of existence, and she's almost where you started. She's back on the tree line. She's used her magic to kind of be in a different spot, and Youngil, she is casting a fireball right at you.
Okay,
Go ahead and
I
roll
am
your
going
dex.
to Misty Step as reaction.
Ooh, okay. That was the spell she used. Let me see how that works for her.
I know.
Let me see how that works for avoiding spells. I'll read it.
Man, this is just a straight up mage battle right now. Nice.
It's a
We're the
bonus.
wizards.
Can you use that as a bonus as a reaction? Because it says bonus action.
You can. I thought it was a reaction.
No, it's bonus.
I've used it as a reaction. I've taken past, haven't I?
Unless it's like a class thing for you, it is not a reaction.
Okay.
That would be cool though.
Take a look. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Spells. Okay.
3, 5,
Oh, I should have used Tides of Chaos.
11, 13.
Misty Step, self action. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And go ahead and roll your deck save. Dear God, please save.
Okay, and before that, can I use... I guess I can't give her disadvantage. Matter because it's an area effect.
Correct.
Do my real quick with my cool background music.
It is so epic.
Magic Surge. Tides of Chaos. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use type myself advantage.
Okay. Which triggers a... Does that trigger a wild surge?
You can, yep.
Of course it does.
I love wild surge. Just do this. I want fairy wings this time.
All right. roll your thing, and I'll roll the percentile, I guess.
Okay.
28.
Is this dice? Where dice is and
He grows as big as Dwayne.
50
Terrifying.
17.
17. You do take half, so thank God. It was 26 damage. You take 13.
Oh.
And you feel yourself wanting to dodge out of the way, and for just a moment you move so fast that you almost feel like you phased into like a Fey realm of existence for just a moment and came back. You're so fast. Any spell you cast with a casting time of 1 action for the next minute has a casting time of 1 bonus action. So you're on double speed, sir. And that's effective immediately. So yeah. It is
You're becoming a god.
you are, yes. It is the Darkling's turns. Steven, Wang 2.
Character
You heard an
sheet? Yeah.
you heard an explosion outside, and then you hear little skitterings in the darkness. There's some little voices like "ow" that are kind of starting to skitter around, and just they seem to be forming up. That's all. Weasel,
Get outside. And...
it's your turn.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. How far away is Boss Lady?
Enough to sprint and get her.
120 feet.
Sprint as in I would have to use, like, part of my action, or can I
Well,
just get
like she's real far. Like she's like back of the tree line, like 60 feet away.
Interesting. Can I use, so I have 2 attacks. Can I use one of my attacks to get to her?
No, we gave that to Tab because she was
You're
like
not gonna give that
she was
to
like
me?
5 feet away. You're like 30 more feet
Okay.
away. You're like
Okay. What am I doing? How close are the Darklings?
they did. I mean,
They
like,
did. Sorry.
You haven't. You can roll
They
perception
all
if you
did.
want. You heard. I mean, Wang can hear some things downstairs now, but
They did.
the ones you saw, they did.
Okay. What am I
Wang not
gonna do?
Wang always finds himself in these situations.
Wang is.
Okay. I'm gonna use my entire action to get to her.
Okay, awesome.
But I can also do an attack as a bonus action because I'm in a frenzy.
Is that only when you take the attack action though?
I don't think so. It says, while in a frenzy, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Awesome. You run so
So-
fast at this lady, and yes, you reach her.
Fucking book it.
Yeah.
And I get to make 1 attack on her, so I'm gonna do that.
This is a very aggressive.
I rolled a 14 plus 7. My DC is so high.
It's-
So
yeah,
that's a
it's-
21.
Oh no, that misses. No, just kidding. Yeah, totally. She legit looks surprised at how far you ran to get to her. She's like,
It's like a
Okay,
mini
let's-
hurricane coming at her.
Roll my damage. That's an 11
ooh,
plus 4, so that's
Oh,
15 damage.
ooh,
Nice.
big hitter. Okay, she's hurting real bad. You actually feel the blow of your axe like knock her like back. Like the reason she didn't fall down was because there was a tree behind her. Otherwise, she'd be on her butt. Like you hit her, she hit, and she's just disoriented. She's like, how did this freaking creature move that fast? And she kind of just like as a reaction just like points at you real quick. And go ahead and roll your dex save.
Okay. Oh no! Oh wait, I have advantage. I have
You
advantage.
can see this coming.
I did roll in that one, but I do have advantage.
Okay.
my.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a 12 that time.
I'm sorry. 11 points of fire damage come at you.
Okay.
Still up?
Ooh.
I'm up. Oh fuck, I fucked up. Hold on.
Are you still up?
Okay. No, I'm still up.
Oh, okay.
I just healed myself instead of damage. Hold on.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, up 11 points.
It's a healing fire.
So I'm up.
You're up like she is, I think. You're like bloody and burnt, but up.
Yeah. This kid is screaming furious,
Yeah.
like panting, probably like coughs up a little bit of blood,
Oh.
spits out a
Ooh.
little bit of blood, and just like sneers at this woman with her like gap teeth.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make an intimidation check in your crazed state.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. So I rolled a 9. I have -1 on intimidation, which makes sense because I'm small. So that's an 8.
She kind of chuckles a little bit as she starts working with the ether again to begin forming some magics.
I'm gonna update my HP in the initiative chapter. Get ready, guys.
Is it a 1?
Lord.
Is
That's
it a
a
1?
big 5. It's
Okay.
a big 5.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, good thing you can mitigate all kinds of damage except magic. Okay. It's gonna
There
be
we
fine.
go. Now you can see Wangs.
It's gonna be fine.
Got
I have a health potion. I'm just an impulsive teenager not using it.
Speaking of Wang, it's your turn. You do get a free route out of this place, so you can make it up
okay.
without.
Yeah, I'm taking that up there because
Yeah.
I can't see nothing.
Yep. So
And
you scramble up the
Wang.
right stairway.
I scramble up the right stairway. Wang has more than enough movement speed to get to that boss lady.
You do?
He going for it.
What's your movement?
I do. My
She's like
movement
60
is-
feet away from the
I got
doorway.
55 speed walking.
Yeah, I know.
55.
But she's like 60 feet from the doorway, and you had to come up the stairs.
So then I will use. Not even with. Okay. I thought with
55 will
what's
get
it?
you very close. That gets you real close.
Hit on.
We'll do that same. Well, go ahead. You've got something. Otherwise, we'll do that same thing and just penalize you one attack, and you can make it.
I was gonna use Steps of the Wind, but that's for jumping. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yep. I'll let you make
She's
it.
the only one up, right?
Huh?
She's the only one up.
She's the only one up.
Like there's no other.
No, she's.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to get there.
Her posture is kind of backing away from you guys at this point. She looks. She is not so confident right now. But you can make it. Just stock one attack for not really making it, but making it because it's cool.
Dock one attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So Wang.
I don't even get to use my haste. Aw.
Wang gets up the right stairs, kind of sees all the craziness, hears all the noise outside, and just books it. So that would give me 2 attacks. I'm gonna spend a key point to get 2 more attacks.
Oh my god.
And I'm going all in on this lady. All right, so that's what, 4 total.
Yes.
That's let's see here. Now Wang wants to roll good. All right, Wang, I see you. I see how you rolling tonight. So that's 21 for the first one.
Her armor class is 16, so yes.
All right, well I just rolled a 19, so that is gonna hit.
2.
That's 9, so that one didn't hit. And a 12. What did you say her armor class was?
16. So you got 2
Okay,
hits.
so two hit. So
What's your health at?
my health is at 8. Wang is trying to get this done. He's not even. He's upset. He's not having it. Oh, okay, so that is 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 for one, and 4, 5, 6, 7 for another.
9 and 7. Is that after your bonuses for damage?
After my bonuses, yes.
Mr. Wang 2, that has contributed no damage to this fight so far. How do you want to do this?
All right. So
Bring it in to save the day.
So I'm gonna do. We're gonna do a little combo here, Weasel. So Wang he's just pissed, right? So he comes out the stairs. He sees everything going on. He just starts booking it. And
Wait. I'm imagining Wang streaking out of the darkness, butt naked.
Why is he naked?
Why am I butt naked?
Fireball!
He blocked it.
Oh,
Come on, dude.
Just because your Smurf gets naked about every other episode does not mean.
Wang, he's a monk. He got to keep some sense of,
There's a minor on this campaign, y'all.
He doesn't have to look.
If anything, I feel like Wang's got like turtle shell tidy whities on. Like he's got like.
Let's make it boxer briefs, all right? Give me some,
Some dignity there.
So I come out with my, turtle shell boxer briefs.
Oh God. I don't know how that happened, but okay.
No. So I'm running. and I tell Weasel to jump. I just scream, "Jump!" Do you jump?
I jump.
All right. So I when she jumps, as she's jumping, I slide under her, uppercut the crone, and then you get to finish it off with your fabulous axe.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Nice.
Yes, I swing my axe around and come crashing down on her.
Awesome.
It is remarkable seeing this skinny little elf swing this fucking axe.
Yeah, and just as you're coming down and doing it, she's doing that signature move. She got hit by damage, and so you saw the fire puffing out. It looked large enough that it was just about to take Wang down, and right as it was about to connect with his face, you just extinguish her and it goes out.
Woo!
Good
Nice.
job.
All
Woo!
right.
You did it. So
That's
she
how we get stuff
she
done.
goes down. You see that magical sheen kind of dissipate. The darkness, if anybody happens to be looking that way, is lifted from the basement.
Nice.
And you're somehow alive. It worked out fine. You survived 3 fireballs? 2, 3?
At least 2.
A few.
I think it was 3.
I think it was 2 and a whole lot of hellish
2 in
rebukes.
threat.
Oh, was that Hellish Rebuke? That makes sense.
Yeah, it was a flame hellish rebuke, but yes,
Oh, okay. So then
That
2.
tracks.
Because there was one towards us and then one towards Twiddlebottom,
yes,
and then the rebuke
True.
towards Vertalia.
towards
Am I saying that right?
everybody.
Vertalia?
Yeah.
Vertalia, your scar's on fire.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that problem. And I don't really have a lot of solutions here.
I mean-
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, it's easy enough. You just pat it out or whatever.
Thanks, fire safety.
Just the dwarf. Dude, roll.
Roll.
All right.
Roll shorter now.
So she is there on the floor. There's darkling matter all over the place, and there's a basement in the tower. What do you guys want to do? And you're hurting. A lot of you are hurting a lot.
I am hurt.
I was gonna say, can I stop for a minute and lay on hands? Cause
Well,
I
we
can
should-
solve some of this hurt.
Please.
Yeah.
I can do up to 30 HP. So
Ooh.
yeah. Who's where? What are we at? I have to go look.
I'm at
5.
and I'm at 8.
I
Oh,
have a
guys.
weapon, but I think we're probably headed for a rest, so I'm not sure I will use it.
That's fair.
now.
That's fair. We could also
That's-
just head to a rest.
Yeah, can we just like sit for a minute, maybe? I don't know. Well, what do we want to like? Have we completed our quest?
No. No.
No.
I assume that you guys have not saved this castle.
Auchendale,
I mean, we've
you are
emptied out
defending
the
Auchendale.
tower.
You wanted to come to the tower to figure out what kind of defense mechanism it was.
Which we still don't
But
know.
The boss lady also did say that they can't. I remember when she was talking to Twiddlebottom, she said something about we have to keep this because if they take it, we basically lose the battle.
So we still need to figure out what this tower does. That's
Wait,
very
one second.
important.
Weasel sort of flumps down onto the ground and then just starts like ruffling through the boss lady's pockets. Does she
Yeah.
find anything?
Solid.
Yeah. So, give me a straight D20 roll, by the way.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
She's so tired. She doesn't know. She's just like,
Can I assist her on that?
Yeah, definitely. Like, so, Wang, here's what you see.
Can we all
Like,
run?
Weasel's like she is going through the body like the way my son cleans his room, right? So she's just like grabbing important things and throwing it over her head. Like, there's nothing here. So there's like she's all charred and like beaten and stuff, and she's just throwing items, and she throws like an interesting pouch over her head, and yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna collect all that.
Okay.
Weasel just gives up and lays down on the ground.
I as I walked past her to collect all the stuff, she threw all potential magical items over her head. I just pat her on the shoulder. I'm like, "Good job with the axe, kid."
So um, the first thing you find is a sack that has these like fey runes that they're not glowing, but you swear they're glowing. Like they look interesting. And it has
I hand those over to Twiddlebottom.
it has
Careful who eat them.
the sack
On second thought,
it's like a very nice like leather sack. It's about this size. And
Okay.
it has 12 excuse me, it has 11 and a half beans inside it.
Do not give them to Twiddlebottom.
Beans.
Or do, I mean.
All right, I make my way over to Twiddlebottom. I'm like, "Hey, buddy, you like eating stuff, right?"
He has eaten magical things in this campaign.
You like eating magical items, right?
Before we resolve the beans,
You're
get,
muted, buddy.
you get 2 more things. We'll resolve that in a second. So both Wang and Weasel, roll a d6, please.
Oh god. Stepping on.
Whoa,
Whoops, sorry.
connection got all crazy.
Something weird happened.
Yeah, mine too. Like it blinked out for everybody.
Guys, I'm rolling so badly today.
There's no bad in this. It's just a random roll to see what you get.
Okay, well, I rolled a 1.
Okay. One of the things you threw over your shoulder was a cyan-colored pearl.
Ooh.
Stephen, what's your roll?
Dos.
You picked up a like it's the size of a rod, and when she throws it over her head, it becomes the size of a quarterstaff when it hits the ground.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I grab it.
Okay.
Faux show.
Okay. Cool. You don't know what they do yet, but you grab these things. They seem powerful. Okay. You doing anything
Can
with
I?
those seeds?
Can I roll to see if there's a little something more I remember from history class
On what these are?
on what these are? Because I did know that this tower was here. I just didn't remember super well why.
You can definitely roll history to see if you remember
'Kay.
something about what these items might be.
I just
Jack and the giant
rolled
beanstalk. We're gonna fight giants, people. Let's do this.
14.
It's well enough to remember like that you're just piecing together the distinction. Like these look like fey magic artifacts. They've got those runes on it and stuff, and the tower was built by gods that protected this plane, not fey creatures. So they're apples to oranges. They're not from the
Yeah.
tower, is what you seem to think. They're
Cool.
they're her things. Okay. What's
All
happening
right.
next?
So as a resident Fae, I will go take a look at the body as well, and look at the beans and the
I
pearl.
also warn everyone that I heard things moving in the darkness of the basement.
Good call.
I'm gonna say it's probably half a bean.
Could be.
Yeah, you sounded
Moving.
more like half a bean.
All right. So you look at the body. I mean, what are you trying to check out? What are you trying to just understand here?
So I guess is the robe she wearing special at all?
It looks like it got sliced and diced.
Okay, so no good.
Give me
And
one more.
then-
Give me a quick d20 roll.
10.
You see both a used and an unused scroll of mage armor that clearly the barbarian did not find.
Okay.
And our
So-
god just got more godly.
All right. I will take it.
Mhm.
And I'll say, all right. Should we go inside? I'm investigating the bean. I'm using Arcana.
You use Arcana, you look at the beans, you look at the bag. The bag has kind of generic looking magic runes, almost like if you went to like a tourist store and there was things like power, destiny, love. Like there's just like things like it's like on the decorative bag, and there's beans.
All right.
And the beans are they look magical.
Should I do it?
Well, if the half one that's chewed up says like power on it, you can see if it makes you stronger. Sure, go ahead. Maybe that's why she was so firebally.
Now the sack has the writing. The beans are beans.
Oh god,
All right.
it's like the bean game all over again.
Okay, so I'm gonna pop a bean.
Oh god, you're gonna eat it.
One. He eats one.
Oh god. Okay.
Don't give him magic beans if you're afraid of what he'll do with them, Artie.
I literally did not think that somebody would eat like.
Really?
They're designed to do things. They're not designed to be eaten. Please roll me a D100.
I can't.
You should have seen this coming.
I'm gonna go with exactly what's on this table, whatever it says.
He survived eating crystals from like Fey gods. Like bean can't be that bad.
So I wasn't gonna do it until Wing 2 said something.
Yeah, just put it on my conscience. Great.
Yeah, what's your
99.
Okay.
Oh no, that's either something really good or really bad, or in between.
I'm still super fast. This is happening twice in double speed.
Oh god.
Artie.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna paste the random table text, and I would like one of you to read this, please.
Oh god, I'll let the person who's eating read it. Oh no, he can't, right?
Yeah, you gotta read it for me. You gotta read it in your Miss whatever voice.
No! No!
You're supposed to plant them in the ground.
Oh my!
Could you please let the stream know what this does?
It's a 60-foot pyramid with a mummy lord treasure inside. The GM gets to pick what the treasure is.
Oh god! You literally just barked down a tower.
That's bigger than the tower. I broke in a pyramid.
Oh my god!
Okay. So Twiddle Bottom. What is your? Oh my god.
I think we just killed Weasel.
So.
Oh dear god, this is great.
First, it feels like gas, and it's like, whoop. and then in the next moment, it looks like you're pregnant. And then you take 30 points of damage as your inside split open, and a pyramid comes out of it. A whole 60-foot pyramid comes out of the inside of it.
Does this destroy the tower?
It like.
Oh no, the tower!
The tuning fork is now at the top of the pyramid. To activate it, you're gonna need to go into this pyramid.
Oh my god.
Are you still up, or do they need to come save your ass? Because you just took a lot of damage.
We need to go save him.
I think he's dead. I think he's dying. He took 30 damage.
We need healing hands over
Wait,
here.
wait.
Okay.
Can I roll for half?
No. You can roll for double. It just came out of you.
I thought it was
Okay,
more
okay.
fun. All right, cool.
So it gives it time to lay on hands. I can restore all 30, but then no one else has any luck.
You can just give him one, and he's fine. He'll come
Maybe
back
I'll
to
just
life.
give him one. We'll just give him one to get him back to life.
So you pass out. You're bleeding out. Clearly that was a hallucination. That could not have happened. And then you wake up, and it's real. There's a pyramid where the tower used to be.
And now we gotta fight a mummy lord.
Now you gotta fight a mummy lord.
Wang immediately takes the beans and puts them very deep down inside of his backpack. Very
Would you
deep
say
down.
you're planting them there?
No. Protecting.
You rolled a 99.
Can I ask?
If
Can I
you,
please ask what 100 was?
100 would have been a beanstalk to the clouds.
Wait. Can I
We
use
gotta
my?
fight giants.
Wait, Mr. DM. I have an ability that increases one of my rolls by 1d4. Can I use it?
Oh no!
Please. I want a barbell beanstalk.
If you use a point of inspiration as well, you can add a die.
All right, let's do it.
Oh god.
So I add 1d4 to my roll. Do I break it if I get over 100?
No, it's gonna go to 100. It's just gonna go to 100.
All right. Well, I rolled a 1 anyway, so there we go, 100.
Wang,
Oh god.
you look in the bag. You're like this guy, and you look down, and you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're like shit. There's 2. He swallowed 2. Under the pyramid, a huge beanstalk erupts out of the ground. The tuning fork going way up into the clouds.
I can't breathe.
There's a beanstalk, there's a pyramid, and there's your tuning fork. Good luck.
It's just like all I came back to was laughter.
Artie, I think I should roll to see if Weasel faints. She has
Go for
5 HP. I'm gonna roll myself a Constitution saving throw right now.
Weasel, please make a deck save.
Okay. No. Okay, that's an 11. Again, I have advantage. Wait a second. 1 minute.
Oh, sweet Lord in heaven.
So, I normally have advantage on decks, but I went into a frenzy, so now I'm exhausted.
So you have
Which means
disadvantage.
I have disadvantage on skill checks, so that's just an 11. Plus my dex, which is... What's my fucking dex? So that's a 13.
Weasel. Are you scared of heights?
Oh no. We gotta. Oh no.
Yes!
You are so high off the ground right now.
I'm sorry, did the pyramid was under me?
Now it was. You failed your roll. So it came out of him and under you, and then it burst up into the sky. Guys, Weasel's gone. She's like half a mile in the sky.
Is she like on stable ground? Like, is she okay?
It seems fine. You're on a solid pyramid. It,
Okay,
teeter,
well,
it
I'm
teeters a
gonna
little.
vomit.
Okay.
That's gonna happen.
Okay. You can see
And
the
then I
you can see the battle in
I
Auchendale.
guess I cling to the beanstalk.
Okay. Well, so you're on the pyramid. On the.
I think you have to draw it for
You're
it.
Okay, hold on. You guys love my drawing, I know. Okay. You can't make this stuff up.
Do we hear a fee, fi, fo, fum?
You hear a screaming weasel.
Just a faint.
Okay.
So the wood bending goddess, she made a temple.
See
I
this?
made a pyramid.
Put it down a little, put it down a
on
little.
top.
I know. That's the ground.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, no.
Oh god.
You are above the cloud line.
Okay, I'm clinging to the tuning fork.
So you look
I'm
down.
screaming.
You look down at Auchendale. The battle's still going on. The one thing that you notice is that there are really, really big zombies fighting both sides. They're fucking up the town. They're fucking up the invaders. There's really big zombies.
My god, why did we do
Guys!
Oh my god. Okay.
Can they hear me?
No, you're like half a mile away now. That was so fast. You gone. You've split the party. Would you like to eat
All right.
another?
DM, how much spit do I need to climb this beanstalk? Let me stop.
This is classic Jack and the Beanstalk. There's big leafy leaves and stalks. You could just climb right up.
I think
Oh,
up we
God.
go.
I start climbing.
Okay.
We patch up Twitter bottom again because he fainted again. That wound just opened right up. I just picture healing, and then 5 seconds later, he just falls with a beast.
Why do you eat all the things? Why do you eat all the things?
For impulse control.
He is the
Oh.
god of really bad plans that sometimes work out.
Okay, Vertala, tell me about hit points. Who's getting healed what?
All right, so I can't reach Weasel anymore, so that's a whole situation.
We still just take a long
But,
rest until we get there.
Long rest up there.
How long is it
So-
going to take them to climb this beanstalk?
I mean,
The DM had no plan of this.
Because I can long rest in 4 hours.
you
It'll
probably want to.
take 4 hours.
You probably want to start meditating.
I think Weasel kind of just like she's up there, she's alone, she's terrified. All she can think to do is like go back to her past, to her origins, to being an elf. And she sits down. I think this is the first time in years that she's tried to meditate.
Solid.
Wow, life changed in an episode. All right.
All right, so I think
So I'm attempting
Twiddlebottom's
a long
gonna
rest.
need.
Okay.
Twiddlebottom's gonna need like. I'm gonna have to say probably like 18 of these. Because we're in dire straits.
Your tum tum really hurts, Twiddlebottom. That was some bad
And,
refried meat.
Weasel's just up there like, it's okay.
I just gave birth to a magic tower.
And I think we'll split the other 11 to Wang and hope that Weasel's resting up there.
I'm gonna look at Wang and say, giving birth hurts.
Wang's just like, you're never getting a bean again.
No more beans for you.
And I did not know men could do that.
But at least I had some ability to heal until I
Oh, Wang is like hugging you for healing him right now. He about died.
Bertella, I think, Tappy, I think if you hadn't been back this session, we actually might have died.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. You might still. I mean, there's only so much to go around.
I'm long resting. It's okay. I'm long resting.
You're long resting. We gotta climb a beanstalk. We have to go inside of a pyramid with an ancient mummy god.
I'll definitely get a short rest. Like, I'll definitely get a short rest. Right, Artie?
Sure.
The moment God had a
I'm
message
sure
of
it will be
BFFs.
completely unmolested by anything hostile up there.
Artie?
Oh my God.
We've got giant zombies. We just need giants.
We need Dwayne.
She's
Like,
the least
can she see
weasel.
Dwayne?
What?
Can I see Dwayne?
Oh yeah, he's effing stuff up.
Okay, but I'm meditating. I'm
Like-
meditating.
Specifically, like you ever see like maybe like a 4-year-old splashing puddles?
Yeah.
That's what he's doing to the Fey army. Like he's just squishing. He's just
At least he's still on our side, more or less. He's doing it to the Fey army.
yeah. It's not because you guys you don't
I kind of feel like sides have maybe fallen apart a little.
yeah. It's chaos.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm attempting. I'm resting. I'm resting.
Okay. All right.
All right, up we go.
Up we go.
Up we go.
Okay.
Should we like speed montage this with like Eye of the Tiger playing in the background?
No. What's the song? Stairway to Heaven.
That seems right.
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
All right. Inspiration point for the first person that can play that. Oh no. Knocking on Heaven's Door. That's what you want.
God. Wait, quick. Are we heading towards ending?
Yes.
Just because my computer might die soon.
Oh yes. I mean, like
Grab.
we're only
the-
scheduled to go like 8 more minutes, and yeah,
Okay.
we'll kind of just like situate you guys, and we'll start
Cool.
here because clearly I had this planned. So
I can hop on my phone if it's not, so it's fine.
okay, cool. So you got I just want to see it's not difficult so far as like finding climbable spots, but it's very hard. It's a tough climb because you're going straight up for about half a mile. So on your way up, you start to see it as well. You get above the tree line, you can start to see the battle over in Auchendale. You can see the chaos going on. There's fires on both sides. There's big zombies eating people. Every once in a while you hear yum 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 yum, and Dwayne is just having too good a time. He's like riddled with spears and arrows from both armies, and there's just chaos going on over there. Yes! Who got it? Yeah!
1, 2.
All right, Wang. Point of inspiration for you. You need it.
I didn't.
So here's the thing. Go ahead and give me either athletics or survival rolls, whichever's better for you. If you fail a DC of, we'll call it 11, you'll have a level of exhaustion when you get up,
Athletics or what?
or survival.
Oh, survival.
Yeah, survival would be
For
climbing
sure.
efficiently.
Twiddle bottom happened.
Athletics would be climbing athletically.
14. Survivally.
Yeah, you're totally good.
21
Scrambling.
athletically.
Twiddle. I feel like climbing is not your thing, but
He could like fade step up there.
once.
Well, I rolled an 11. I have a -1.
Oh no!
So I'm not doing survival. I'm not doing athletics. I'll do survival. So I get 11.
Oh good,
So I
good,
just make it.
good. Yeah, you're like you've got your like Fey asthma inhaler at the top, and you're just like it's like this like shard dust in
I
there.
think we lost Weasel.
No, there she goes. All right, hey, mobile phone. Your screen is taller. No, I have to move your lower third. Hang on.
Am I good? You got me?
Yeah.
You're good.
Yep.
You're there.
Move that.
Sorry, I wasn't as prepared as I should have been.
No, it's all good.
Charge record.
It's all good. This
we
like
can say
long.
the same thing to the DM. Did not see this coming.
I know. You're like long camera because it's like rectangle. Actually, it looks pretty cool on the layout. So, all
This
right.
campaign's gonna last forever because we just deviate every episode.
Yeah. Good God.
Yeah.
All right. So, the party has made it up to you. It has been about 4 hours of hard
Okay.
climbing. They have not fallen exhausted, but they feel very exhausted. They don't have a level in it, but you hear them approach as you kind of come out of your trance. How was meditation for you?
I think it was really stressful.
Okay.
Because she's in a situation. This is like part of her elven heritage that she hasn't visited in a long time. I think she had a lot of like weird visions. I think she dreamed about the Ascendant, who y'all don't know about, but backstory. I think she's had a rough time. I think she sees you guys come up and hears you guys, and she wakes up and she like runs to Wang Tu and hugs him.
Awesome.
I just hug her back. I'm like, you good? I am so sorry this happened.
She just kind of, she doesn't even look at, she just like kind of nods. She's got like her head buried.
I'm a burp.
You run over on the pyramid, right? And so there's like leaves and there's pyramid. There's clouds around. You can't walk on the clouds. It's kind of like you guys have played the old board game Topple, where it's like big pyramid on a thing, and you move the weight, and the whole thing is like. That's kind of what it feels like when you run. Like you feel the whole thing kind of shifting a little bit around as you're moving around for these hugs. And so you kind of have it. There's a big open doorway, and it's dark in there. And we can close it there. Are you guys planning on trying to take a rest as well, or are you going to try to check out the place before you do that?
I think we better rest, but I don't know. I'm with all the
Oxendale
wild
needs us.
ones. They do.
We've spent a long time out here.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what the people of Auctiondale are thinking as they see a giant beanstalk with a pyramid just rise up from the forest.
We have
next to the river.
failed the mission assigned to us so bad.
So
Mhm.
here's the thing, like saying that, you're noticing some of those larger bodies that are taller than trees starting to lumber towards the beanstalk because it's interesting.
Oh, we should go down.
They're a few miles away.
We should definitely go down.
Like they're not racing towards it, but they're kind of like.
We can't summon this pyramid and then not.
No, you gotta go in the pyramid.
Yeah, we gotta just go straight in.
We gotta go.
There's no time for a rest.
It's like
They won't be here for long.
it's like in the zombie movie or video game when the zombies hear like a little sound and they're not gunning for it, but they're like, and they're like kind of they're like shambling over a little. That's kind of what's happening.
Yeah, then
Dwayne
no
needs
rest
to
for the
wear us
weary.
as a hat.
All right. So we will. So your plan is to go straight in to try to
Yeah.
activate this tower in time to save the town. I like this
Let's
plan.
do it.
Okay, sounds good. We will leave off there on the Topple Tower, and wow, what an awesome place to finish. So-
Is there like curry dripping down the side of? It's just a stream of curry dripping down the side of the pyramid.
Oh my God! Yes, there definitely is. All right, well, folks on the stream, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We play every other Wednesday, so we'll be back on 11:20, same time,
All
9
right.
Central. So, thanks everybody. Bye.
Night, guys.
Bye. Should we-
Bye.